Good afternoon. Welcome aboard. Can everyone hear me okay? Yeah, I got your seatbelts on. Alrighty. My name is John. I'll begin ready in just a minute. As soon as I'm ready, I just need a request and we'll be away shortly. We have a nice afternoon today. The visibility is only 20 miles. The winds did pick up a little this afternoon. There's some light turbulence in the forecast. There wasn't any turbulence from the last flight I had. If there's any unexpected turbulence, there's really nothing to be afraid of. I'll make the flight as comfortable as I can. To get you familiar with the aircraft, to release your seatbelt, you can either turn the buckle either left or right, release your seatbelt. To open the doors, the door handles, they're the same on both sides of the helicopter. They're along the top of the door. There are instructions along the top of the door to open the doors. Just lift the handle up. The door will swing open towards the side, towards the right of me. Towards the back, I may need to slide the door towards the back to open the door. In the baggage compartment, it's on the right side of the helicopter towards the back of us. Just where the first aid kit is located. So just need a request. I'll be right back and we'll be away. I just made my request and we'll be away. Just for a few minutes at the airport area. I need to monitor radio at the airport. As soon as I'm away from the airport, I'll be right back.
There's no place I'd rather be lingering in the ocean blue. I'd surf till the sun sets beyond the horizon, flying by on the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Miki Miki Mairo Hiroge. La 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 ita la hana hana.
clear, away from that urban area. We'll be heading into this valley on the lane just ahead. Just following the valley towards the end. It'll take us towards the eastern side of the island. It's where that crater Y-L-E-L-A. It's the wettest spot in the world. It's where we're headed next. The lower half of the valley towards the right of us, it's a national wildlife refuge. That road we just crossed over, it is a public access road. It begins in Princeville. You can follow that road over on the opposite side of the valley. There is a few hiking trails, branches off into the forest. Some of those waterfalls along the sides of the valley towards the left of us, you can stop to rest, to swim. There are native plants, trees, ferns, freshwater fish found on no other Hawaiian island or any other place in the world. The Hawaiian island is the oldest of the Hawaiian islands. The native species of plants and trees were established hundreds of thousands of years, long before the other islands were even created. The Hawaiian island is so isolated from the rest of the world. The discovery of the Hawaiian archipelago, January 17th, 1778. He was Captain James Cook. He was a British explorer. Over the decades back then, 10,000 native species of trees, plants were found within the native forests along the different islands, found no other place in the world. Half of the native species is only found at this island. 80% all native species within the native forest throughout the different islands are non-flowering plants. There are 68 forest birds that are found. 30 is only found at this island. 42 separate seabirds, a few hundred native insects, 17 different species of freshwater fish, 168 species of ferns. It grows wild throughout the Hawaiian island. The vegetation from the top of these mountains above, they're scattered throughout the base of the valleys. It's not grass, ferns. 105, it's only native to this island. Some of the ferns within the forest around us, it's more than 12 feet in height. Others, just a quarter of an inch. Some of the native species are used in the Hawaiian dish. They're edible. departing Hanalei from the northern side of the island. This is the eastern side of the island. Ahead of us along the base of that mountain, Lihue, that's where the main airport is located. It's where you find the Marriott, the Hilton Hotel, under construction, the Ritz-Carlton. Towards the left of us, that's called Wailua. That's where you find the Fern Grotto, the marketplace, the Pono Kai Resort. Wailua towards the left of us, archaeologists, they believed it's where the first Polynesian people from the South Pacific came to the Hawaiian island. It was 1600 years ago. They believed at its peak 100,000 Polynesian people once inhabited the Hawaiian island. The latest U.S. census that was taken on this island, 71,208 people lives on this island today. The Hawaiian population, according to the U.S. Census, makes up 34% of the people that lives here on this island. This is the crater that is called Waialeale. It's the top of the rim. It's the wettest spot in the world. In the early stages of those eruptions, the eastern wall of this crater, it collapsed. Throughout those millions of years ago, the entire wall, it eroded away towards the back of us. Radiocarbon dating, it was 4 million years ago. That was the last eruption from this crater. It was in 1930 when the first rain gauge was established along the top of the crater. Over the decades back then, the rainfall was never recorded until these islands, they became the 50th state on August 21st in 1959. It was the first rainfall recorded in written history by the state. 478 inches. In 1981, 665.5 inches, the highest rainfall on record. 390 last year. Less than an inch yesterday. The top of the crater above is at 5,290 feet above. It is the highest point of the island, the wettest spot in the world.